Okay, so we're starting our usual again. That this is Math 105. This is I think the video number 16. The topic is the what we got to do with our topic now is going to be the slope intercept form of the line. Give me a chance to get my paper started. Here we go, smooth draw, and my pencil. There we go with my pencil. And now I am ready to start. Here's our topic. Our topic is called the slope intercept form of the line. So we've talked about slopes already, but here's something special. It's called the slope intercept form of the line. And I think that you will find it not too bad. Okay, let me show you an example right away. Problem number one. Here's what's put on your paper, on your test paper, on your homework. Y equals 2/3 x. For example, it could say 5x. It could say minus 3/4 x. But I'm giving an example: 2/3 x minus 5. It could say minus 7. It could be say plus 3. It could say plus 3/4. I'm using minus 5. Okay, here's the question. That's the given. On the left-hand side is the given. Here's the two questions. What is the slope? And what is the y-intercept? Those are the two questions. What is the y-intercept? Meaning, it wants to a y-intercept has, of course, has two coordinates, the x-coordinate and the y-coordinate. It wants the x-coordinate will always be 0. I can talk about that in a minute. However, that's what they want from us. Those are the two questions. So here is the slope intercept form of the line. Here it is. I'm putting it in a box on the right hand side. It is y equals mx plus b. That is the slope intercept form of the line right there. Y equals mx plus b. Now, let's move over here. Y equals 2/3 x minus 5. Here, your answers are handed to you on a silver platter. The slope is simply the coefficient of x. So therefore, the slope is 2/3. Part of the problem is over. There we've got the slope. What is the y-intercept? The y-intercept is going to be equal to, it's always 0. A y-intercept always has 0 on the left-hand side. What's going to be the y-intercept? This is going to be the y-intercept right here, minus 5. Here's our intercept. The problem is over. Here is the answer to the two questions. So it's very simple. Number 2, if you got y equals minus 7x plus 2/3, you can answer right away. The slope is going to be equal to negative 7, and the y-intercept is going to be equal to positive 2/3. So it's going to be equal to 0, comma, 2/3. There's the y-intercept of this line. This equation of a line is going to be cut through the y-intercept at 0, 2/3, and the slope of this line is negative 7. The slope of this line is 2/3, and it's going to cut through the y-axis. This line is going to cut through the y-axis at 0, comma, negative 5. Okay, now let me give you the next question. Pardon me. Let me give you the next question. Here comes problem number 3. You're given 3x plus 4y, 3x plus 4y is equal to 4, and you are asked, what is the slope And what is the y-intercept? What is the y-intercept? Okay. Now, the method to answer this problem, isolate y on the left side. That means that's what we got to do over here. So we need to isolate y on the left-hand side. That means we have to go after the 3x. Minus 3x on left and minus 3x on right. We get, this is gone, and 4y is equal to minus 3x plus 4. Then we still have to isolate y. Isolate y. Isolate y. We still have to isolate y. Divide by 4 on the left and divide the entire right-hand side by 4. What do you get? Y equals negative 3/4 x plus 1. So this is a 3. Negative 3/4 x, negative 3/4, so m is negative 3/4, and the y-intercept is 0, 1. Here is the full answer. There is the answer. So how did we do this? The method to answer this question is to isolate y on the left-hand side. That's exactly what we did. We got rid of the 3x. We put negative 3x on the right-hand side. So then we got 4y coming down. We divided by 4, divided by 4, divided by 4. We got y equals negative 3/4, and then we got 4 divided by 4 is 1, so the y-intercept is 0, 1. Here is our answer. Again, here is our answer. Okay, that ends this video. That tells you how, shows you, that uses the y equals mx plus b. That uses the y equals mx plus, we're taking advantage of the y equals mx plus b, which is the slope intercept form of the line. And we use that to answer our questions. Okay, so that pretty much ends this video, and I stop right over here. Okay. Okay. Okay.